lot of young talent on the roster. They're going to be better, and they play way better in the second half of the year. So how's that for some positivity?
Pass to Kamare. Drops in the three. Kamare's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Cunningham. Duren with it. Out to Beasley. There's the drive. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And the agility on Beasley's drive, really tough for the defense to deal with.
Simons, right side. Grant outside. On the wing, Grant. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Avdia can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 6. And it's Beasley penetrating. Pass to Duren. Back to Beasley. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And Beasley at 6'4", able to rise up and throw it down.
Back to Avdia. Now Grant. Down low. Here's Clingan. Jams it in off a great move.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tobias Harris getting a little bit creative, finding some room on the inside and keeping the defense guessing with that shot attempt. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Harris a screen. Here's Cunningham. And Clingan pulls it down. Trailblazers lead by 6. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Well, nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
Count the basket.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. For the Pistons. 1:53 left in the third quarter. Avdia outside. Got a hand on it.
No, sir. Stewart not letting that one go.
Avdia with it. Guarded by Stewart.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
And the three-pointer goes.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
To the middle. Here's Clingan. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Clingan's got 8.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Out to Schroeder. Over Henderson. Avdia with a steal. Outside Sharp. For 3. Sinks the tray. And now an 11-point Portland lead.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
43 seconds left in the third quarter. Avdia, right side. Here's Thibault. Can't get it to fall.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Pass to Hardaway. Back to Fontecchio. And here's Stewart. Just 5 on the clock. Fontecchio with a screen. Fires from the wing. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Thibault. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Portland closing out this quarter.
Your Trailblazers, 41. The Pistons.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Blazers Nation, get loud for your Blazers Breaker dance crew.
Send it over to Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Schroeder. And it's Portland with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And it's the Blazers with the ball. They lead by 7. Here's Simons. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Personal foul.
Well, Anthony Simons has credited Damian Lillard for helping him with his development.
Man, B.A., can you imagine every day on the opposite end of Damian Lillard as a young player in this league? Anthony Simons willing to listen and willing to learn. And you see how far his game has come when the reins have been handed over to him.
Harris left side. The 3 ball. Knocks it down from distance.
This speaks to how confident Tobias Harris is in his offensive game, ready to shoot as soon as that ball reaches him.
Pass to Reith. Back to Simons. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 7. Cunningham looking it over. Here's the 3. Beasley outside. Back to Cunningham. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Yeah, Cade, hard to stop. He's got his motor revved high tonight.
Here's Simons. Duren with the rebound.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Inside. Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
Even with one miss, he stretched this out to a 2-possession game.
Duren, the screen. Ooh, poked away. Cunningham outside. Oh, Cade powers it in.
And how about Cade just pushing through that time to finish it off?
Simons outside. That shot off the mark. Good D by Duren. The Pistons trailing. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Drains the triple.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Anthony Simons.
The drive to be great is something that Cade Cunningham quietly possesses, and he has all the tools to be a very special player.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Off the outside. Pass to Klingon. Back to Avdia.
2 minutes.
Clock at 6.
2 minutes.
Here's Kamari. Takes a 3. Duren with the rebound. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Duren, the screen. To the inside. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
What an injection of energy from Duren. Working hard to find points for his team.
And that one misses. Now Portland with it. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Grant. Back to Avdia. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Klingon.
Every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively, and great timing to throw that one away.
Back to Thompson. Out to Beasley. Pass to Duren to take the lead. That puts him in the lead. And the Pistons lead by 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pistons.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And so he makes both from the line.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Cunningham on the wing. He takes it in. Count it!
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Second chance effort. And it's good! A huge shot to tie it up!
And Simon's saying, bring it on. I got this and more.
Here's Cunningham. Portland grabs the miss. There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Avdia outside. Going inside. It's off. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he's able to hit the second one. And that gives him a lead.
Left a little on the table there, but at least he put them in front.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
So it's a narrow victory for the Pistons, pulling it out for the W. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just